Yeah, I love that question because brand content, the agencies that are developing brand content are normally developing just chit chat, TikTok things, little fun things. There's no real depth or strategic thinking behind what they're communicating. And if you're a luxury brand, first of all, you can't just entertain, you need to earn respect. And you don't earn respect by being with an influencer who's doing a bag opening or whatever it may be, a package in a box opening. So I think that I suggest to my clients that they really start at the beginning. Assume that the new country or the market you're speaking to doesn't know what your pedigree is, what your origins are, what your knowledge is, your expertise. You need to start with your pedigree. What's so special? Is it your craftsman? What is a particular technique? Is it a particular design style? What is it that makes you so special in the house? You need to talk about things that are inherent, what awards you've won, who says you're the best. All the things that are so really rational things, and at the same time, find ways for them to love and respect you. So if you want to show the craftsmanship, you show your craftsman maybe making this bag that's going to take him 300 man hours or whatever, but speak to the guy as he's doing it and let him talk about his life, how you helped him when he came out of jail and you taught him everything, and he's been with you for 20 years and he loves you because you've been so good to him, and thanks to you, his whole family, he loves working for you, you're kind, you pay him well, etc. These are things that help people to engage and to fall in love with the brand and respect the brand. Some human things, emotional things that are coming to the story and not just fact detail. It can be also crazy, silly experiments that you're doing that even fail. It's fun. So look, we tried this and failed. It's the process that is more interesting than the product, the finished product. So show people the risks you're taking, where you're trying to lead, where you're trying to go forward. Bring them into the creative fun of it. That's the part that we all enjoy. And it's fine to fail. And then you try again, you pick yourself up, you try again. But you're trying to renew the world, make the world a better place, and then people will respect you for that. You don't always have to succeed. Just see that you're trying and you're not going to give up. So I like that in content, that you're connecting with people and you really should get to a point where you bring them into the world that they can really feel they know you without coming to see you, because that's what video does. It allows you to get close to the person and to feel an affinity, a great affinity with the house. They say it demystifies, but I think it brings people closer. And then I was there when they were making it. You feel you were there because you participated in the failures and the development, and you really feel an ownership of it when it finally happens. So yeah, I watched it being made. God, I really appreciate it. I love this brand. I want to wear that. I want that product or whatever. I think it's bringing people in. I think that it's thanks to the fact that we dig into the DNA, and I focus very much, we'll talk about brand reputation and pedigree, and I look at the roots of brand, like the roots of a tree that you don't necessarily see. Most people just see the beautiful tree, the flowers and the fruit, like a Ralph Lauren, but there are no roots underneath. We teach them the roots, and we also teach them where to spot the failures. Like I did this morning, they all knew Gucci, everyone knows Gucci, but they don't recognize why it's failing until you go back and show them how to look at the past, look at the roots that they had, and the origins of Gucci were to compete with Hermes. It was Italian leather craftsmanship. It was not about fashion. It was about timelessness, like Hermes. And over the ages, they've become so fashion that no one buys their handbag anymore, and certainly doesn't compare their handbag to Hermes anymore. Now they're compared to Dolce & Gabbana, Versace. They up and down, they've been fashion, and now they're in serious trouble. People are not buying quality bags from them or seeing them in that game anymore. So they lost sense of their own DNA, and I think it's very important to always be conscious of what you were building on and reinforce those roots and build on those roots and not get carried away as chasing the money for quick income, quick results. Hermes never talk about their fashion designer. They do fashion shows, but they don't talk about fashion. They talk about the craftsmanship. They're talking about timelessness and things that we can trust. And I think that language works in that field. So I think that the idea of, and we're doing the same thing now with a Chinese brand called Shangsha, which has also lost its direction. And the students have to they have to use the tools to spot what's missing, where did they go wrong, and recognize how to pull that brand together, because right now that brand is mixed between old Chinese heritage. It was Hermes behind the brand, and then it was bought by the Ferrari family, the Agnelli family, who have taken it into younger fashion, changed the logo. It's completely different, that its own mother doesn't even recognize it. Different logo, different positioning, different everything, and the fashion's not selling either. And now that house is stuck in two areas that no one is interested in. And it's very clear, if you look at the brand carefully, what needs to be done, what's missing, where that big hole is. But if you don't analyze the brand, going under the brand to look at its heritage and what it really has, you will only see it from a superficial point of view, and you won't be able to rescue that brand. So I teach them how to look. I show them where to look, and then it's up to them to see. And if they can't see, then you have to show them how to see. But you can only point out, look there, look there, look there, and you just hope that they will get the insights and they will see the picture. And that's a strength that they can use, because I use that with my clients. I give them exactly the same tools that I use. And it's like giving you a screwdriver and a hammer. You either use it properly or you don't. And that's what the students, the good cases, giving them live cases are happening right now. No solutions can be found online. I think prepares them ready to hit the ground running. They can arrive in a company and they can really be effective from day one. They can say, oh yeah, because they've got the right checklist. I can see exactly what's wrong. Have you thought of this? Have you tried this? Etc. So that's what I think our school is good at.